Ever wonder if an 18-year-old Filipino could actually turn a tiny school business into a million peso empire before even graduating? Well, I decided to try, and this is day 1 to 9, my journey. Selling, hustling, and making moves all while going to school. Let's see what happens. Morning of day 1. I literally sprinted to class just to make it in time for attendance. As soon as that was done, I headed downstairs to find my friend and asked if he could film me for the day. He said yes, then asked for a discount because he's crew now. Well, that's fair enough. We started on the second floor, but on the way we passed an ABM stall and couldn't resist. Grabbed a bite surprisingly good and kept moving. On the third floor, I changed clothes and started sticking labels because I only finished the products at home and didn't get to the stickers. But then it was go time. I pitched to anyone who'd listen. Classmates, friends, random students in the hallway, quick cuts of me selling, laughing, and doing mini demos. We even jammed in the classroom for a bit before the next part of the event. And by the end of the day, everything was sold. Day 1 done. Day 2. In the morning, I hopped on a jeep to school. I thought I was late, but it worked out. Grabbed plastic, bubble wrap, cut it to size, sorted stickers, lined up the inhaler tubes, and laid out the glass bottles. First customer of the day, handshake, then I kept pitching during lunch. I gave a full pitch to a friend and it took a while, but he bought, then another friend, then another. Momentum. After classes, I met the person who'd become my first reseller in school. Before we handed anything off, I packaged everything properly so she could present it well. My friend filmed the whole packaging moment and our quick talk. She took the products and started reselling around the campus. Day 3, the day I met 2 famous people who used my product. But first clips of me selling inhalers before heading to the event. These orders were pitches from the other day. They wanted to support. A friend even offered to film a short skit for me to help promote. Full result is on my business page. Backstory. Months ago, I asked if a friend if she wanted to buy and she said yes and invited me to sing at her debut. Fast forward 4 months, I show up with a couple of friends and sang in front of a lot of people. I was so nervous, not gonna lie. Then surprise, Jet Madela walks in and performs. We were all shocked. After his set, I realized I had products on me. If I give them, maybe I can use this for promotion. While waiting, I stepped outside and bumped into Julian Trona and his girlfriend. Got a pic and a video with the product. Then Jed finished. I approached him and gave him the product. Night ended with good vibes. My friends and I having fun and a crazy story to tell. Day 3, unreal. Day 4 made me believe a little more. I rode the tricycle to the mall, paid the fare and headed straight to the 3rd floor to check out the small stall I'd been eyeing. The rent, super cheap. I took the chance immediately. I printed the poster, laid out my inhalers and essential oils, and started setting up. A passerby and the stall owner both asked about the products and they noticed the sign helps headache, sinusitis, and coughs. They tried it and both of them were like, wow, this is amazing. Then the owner even applied it to the side of her head and she said she liked it. Day 5. I had a tarp printed for travel so I could display it at my second consignment spot. This one was near a hospital for more exposure. I hopped on a jeep, arrived, asked for the owner, and we talked through the deal. How to display, how to sell, and how to restock. Her friend liked the setup. The owner asked if we could cover the price on the label because she preferred a different selling price. So we did. We placed the tarp on the door, arranged the products on the table, and walked through the pitch again. And she liked it. Day 5, done. Day 6, I went to a store just inside the subdivision entrance. Prime spot. I pitched the products. It took some time to convince the owner but she tested them and liked them. Her son even came out, checked the branding, and suggested a rebrand angle. That's his field, noted. I ran back home to grab inventory and honestly, it took 1 hour from the first pitch to lock in another consignment partner. Day 6, quick win, clear proof that momentum attracts momentum. Day 7, afternoon before I prepped hard. Unboxed glass bottles and menthol roll-ons. Removed caps on inhaler tubes, lined up on the bottles and started mixing the natural ingredients for the formula. Then came a realization. My brand is Bukustan, but I didn't even have coconut products yet. I researched, tested, failed a bunch, and finally nailed Buka chips. It took about 9 hours to make a batch. I was literally working till 3 a.m. while studying for exams. Next day, exam day. After exams, I rented a table and set up inhalers, essential oils, and Buka chips for display, which is reserved. I'm also part of the school band and squad, so you'll see a clip of me rapping in public.
Para bang panaginip na pinili makabig, talagang sinusunod na pagkikipakul. Kailangan
then straight back to selling the grind. I hit the quadrangle, pitched to students, they tried it, liked it. I moved around different areas, sold more, and even disturbed a few people who were still researching on the last day. I went back to the stall, packed up, then said, I'm not done. I went back out again, sold to more students, then teachers, then stall owners, then the guidance department, then the library. We wrapped the day playing billiards with a friend, and real talk. Thank you, DCHS. This school's been my second home from my nursery to grade 12. I made a lot of friends, learned a lot, and God really helped me through all of it. Day 8 started at the local wet market, hunting for the right coconuts for buko chips. Took a while, checked quality, bargained a bit, and finally brought home 5 plus bukos. I went straight into production, slicing, prepping, working through all the steps. Making these chips is no joke. By the time I finished, it was 3 a.m. Morning hit. Retreat day at school. It's a one-day camp with the whole batch, learning more of God's Word. I grabbed a taxi, checked in, had breakfast, and later in the afternoon, during rest time, I asked a friend to record sales for me. We started by delivering pre-orders, went to a room where batchmates were hanging out and handed theirs first. Then we walked to the hallway to another friend who ordered, waited while they finished something, then sold at the right timing. Another person who pre-ordered didn't have change, so we postponed it till later. I went upstairs to a best friend, talked a bit, he bought, then another room. Another friend who pre-ordered a lot, back downstairs, found the earlier person, now he had change. So he bought, then a room with a tent set up, delivered another pre-order. We kept moving canteen covered court back upstairs to drop the remaining pieces. Someone tried it and said, that's good. Day 9. By dinner, I brought a few more orders with me and handed them out while people were eating. After we ate, my friends and I went up to change, then down again just to have fun. Even in the elevator, we filmed quick interviews with the students from the canteen to the court to the show area back to the dining, and then classroom with the tent. Someone handed us free cokes. We bounced through so many rooms before going back to ours. Chill. Then we played this game we saw online. One person sits on a chair with a helmet while music plays. When the music stops, someone smacks them lightly with a pillow. The person in the helmet has to guess who hit them. If they guess wrong, they stay in the chair until they get it right. Sounds goofy, but it was the perfect end to the retreat. Business handled, memories made, day 9 closed with laughs, gratitude, and a lighter backpack. 9 days. School hallways, mall floors, subdivision stores, wet markets, classroom courts, libraries, everywhere became a place to pitch. From meeting Jed Madela and Julian Trono to landing consignment partners, to selling to the last day of school, to making buko chips till 3 a.m. This journey is just getting started. I'm Bench. Thanks for watching. Let's see how far we can take it. Galatians 3, verse 26 to 27. So in Jesus Christ, you are all children of God through faith, for all of you were baptized into Christ, have clothed yourselves with Christ.